Thursday, 6 o'clock Pacific, ESPN, college football. Stanford is 2.5 and 56 at Arizona State. Both teams off the bye. Check the status of Bryce Love, who was questionable, didn't go in the loss at home to Utah. He makes all the difference in the world for Stanford because he went wild last time these teams played.
Yeah, sure. And look, if you don't like sports in October, I don't know what to tell you. This is a great show today because we get to do an NFL game, a college football game, an NBA game, and a baseball game. All marquee matchups, all important games, and all, perhaps, worthy of a wager. Certainly, when we're talking about the Bryce Love situation, remember, Love probably single-handedly beat Arizona State last year. 301 yards, 3 touchdowns, only had 25 carries. So he averaged better than 10 yards a carry in that contest, better than 12 yards per carry in that contest, and was a difference maker in a blowout win. Obviously, it's a very different Arizona State team this year, but that Sun Devils run defense, and the defense was really good. Remember when they shut down Michigan State back in week 2 of the season? We're like, whoa, look at Arizona State. Watch out for this squad, maybe. Well, since that time, the last 4 games, they've given up 227 rushing yards per game. So the health of Bryce Love, which is questionable as we record this on a Wednesday morning, the health of Bryce Love paramount for this contest. If Love is healthy, which it looks like he's going, I mean, he's listed as questionable. The reports I read say they expect him to go. Love's good to go. Arizona State's defense, vulnerable against Stanford's power rushing attack.
Yes, I watched the same game earlier this year at San Diego State. San Diego State ran the ball all over them with Washington, and the defense was gassed in the second half. The Aztecs played keep away, and they got the win in a close game. I thought it was a joke hire. Herm Edwards done a pretty good job. They had the win at home against Sparty. They lost a close game at Washington. They lost by 7 at Colorado. They lost a close game against San Diego State. So they're in all these games. But again, if you couldn't slow down San Diego State, what do you think Bryce Love's going to do against you?
That being said, Stanford's defense has been struggling of late. Last 3 games, they've given up 36 points a game. Now, they've been good against the pass. They've only given up 7 passing touchdowns all season. Manny Wilkins has been solid. He's not spectacular. He's solid. 1,446 yards, 11 touchdowns, only 1 INT this year. And, of course, watch for the Arizona State wide receiver, N'Keal Harry. This guy hasn't gotten the pub perhaps he deserves. He'll be playing on Sundays next year and has the potential to be one of those guys that covers the point spread by himself if Manny Wilkins can get him the football in space. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.